What if real power was invisible? Not loud, not flashy, not commanding armies, but still undeniable. There is a kind of strength that doesn't shout. It doesn't need to, because it rests in something deeper. This is the strength of stillness, the discipline of restraint, the power of the King Stoic. Today we'll explore what that truly means, why the greatest leaders in history didn't just conquer the world, they conquered themselves first, and why maybe the strongest person in the room is often the quietest. Let's begin.
Who is the King Stoic?
A King Stoic isn't defined by his crown. He's defined by his clarity. He doesn't control others. He controls his reactions. He doesn't command with fear. He commands with presence. To be King Stoic means to be unmoved when others tremble, to stay calm when the world panics, to lead not by dominance, but by example. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire under siege, plague, betrayal, war. Yet he wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And he lived by it. A King Stoic doesn't rise because he shouts. He rises because he listens, because he thinks before he speaks, because he builds trust, not fear. He is the eye of the storm, still, grounded, focused.
The 5 pillars of Stoic leadership.
What makes a King Stoic different? He builds his foundation on 5 unshakable pillars. Clarity. He sees the world as it is, not worse, not better, just as it is. He removes illusion, and he acts from truth. Restraint. He feels anger, pain, ego, but he doesn't let them drive him. He holds the reins, always. Consistency. He doesn't change with every wind. He lives by principles, not pressure. Presence. He listens more than he speaks. He makes others feel seen, because calm is contagious. Responsibility. He doesn't blame. He owns what's his actions, his time, his mind. Seneca wrote, "It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it." The King Stoic doesn't waste time arguing. He uses time to build.
How the world tests a King Stoic.
It's easy to be calm until life gets messy. So how does a King Stoic respond when tested? Let's look at history. Marcus Aurelius buried 8 of his children. He was betrayed by his most trusted general. And during one of the worst plagues in Roman history, he never once abandoned his duties. He wrote every day, reflected, showed up, no drama, no complaints, only focus. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. That's stoicism in crisis, not escaping hardship, transforming it. Modern example, Nelson Mandela. 27 years in prison, came out not seeking revenge, but unity. He said, "I knew that if I didn't leave my bitterness behind, I'd still be in prison." That's King Stoic energy. Calm isn't passive, it's powerful. It transforms pain into peace.
How to become a King Stoic.
So, how do you build this inner throne? It starts small. When you're insulted, pause. When plans fail, breathe. When things feel unfair, respond, don't react. The King Stoic isn't born. He's built, one decision at a time. Try this. Morning. Ask, what is in my control today? What virtues will I live by? Midday. Reflect. Have I stayed anchored in calm, or been swept by ego. Evening, review. What did I handle well? What will I improve tomorrow? Use a journal, or silence, or walks, anything that brings you back to your center. Stoicism isn't about being hard, it's about being wise. You lead, not by dominating, but by embodying. And yes, that applies to business, relationships, even parenting. The King Stoic doesn't raise his voice, he raises his presence.
The modern King Stoic.
In today's world, calm is rare. Every scroll, every news headline, more noise, more panic, more outrage. But that's where the King Stoic stands out. He's the one who slows down when others speed up. He's the one who observes, while others react. You've seen him, the leader who takes responsibility before assigning blame, the partner who listens fully before replying, the entrepreneur who remains steady through setbacks. Calm isn't weakness, it's what gives strength direction. Be tolerant with others, strict with yourself. Marcus Aurelius. The King Stoic is strict with his habits and gentle with his people. He leads not to be worshipped, but to be useful, not to shine, but to serve. He doesn't need the title, because his presence already tells the truth. The world is chaotic, but you don't have to be. The storm will pass, but who you are in it will be remembered. So today, ask yourself, do I rule my reactions or do they rule me? Do I lead with presence or pressure? There is no crown, no parade, only a quiet peace inside those who lead from the center. That is the King Stoic. Be the calm they didn't expect. Be the anchor they didn't see coming. Be the king no one hears, but everyone feels.